One condo on this list sold for $81,000 over asking. And another one, well, almost the exact same price point, sold for $49,000 under asking. Same city, same month, and same price bracket, but two completely different outcomes. So today, I want to show you exactly what $500,000 buys you in downtown Toronto right now, because the answer isn't what you think it is. As we all know, the condo market has softened, and what's actually selling under $500,000 right now is generally different than what it was a few years ago. Better buildings, better location, and better layouts. So in this video, I went out and I found 5 recent sales, condos that actually closed under $500,000 in downtown Toronto. And I'm going to walk you through each and every single one of them, including who each of these would make sense for. My name is Shameer Arain. I'm a Toronto real estate broker. And if you find these kind of videos helpful, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe. We're growing our channel pretty fast here, and it genuinely helps. And if you're actually thinking about buying, investing, or selling, whether it's your first place or if you're just looking to invest, you can book a discovery call through the link in the description below. No pressure, just a conversation. All right, let's jump right into it. Now, before we get into the properties, let me give you one number that actually puts the whole thing in perspective. If you're buying at $500,000, your minimum down payment as a buyer is $25,000. That's 5%. If you want to put down 20% and avoid the mortgage insurance altogether, then you're looking at $100,000. And if you're a first-time home buyer in the city of Toronto, after the land transfer tax rebate kicks in, you're paying $4,475 in land transfer tax. So now you know exactly what you're walking into. Before we jump into the condos, I want to take a quick minute to talk about why this moment actually matters, because I don't think enough people are paying attention to it. As we all know, the Toronto condo market has been soft, like genuinely soft. And I know a lot of it sounds scary if you already own one, but if you're a buyer, this is actually the moment you want to be paying attention to. For the last couple of years, we've seen condos sitting on the market much longer, sellers taking price cuts, and buyers having way more leverage than they've had in a long time, and we know that. That is not normal for Toronto. This city does not hand buyers leverage very often. Right now, buyers have options, and that window does not stay open forever in the city. So with that said, let's look at what $500,000 actually buys you right now. Condo number 1, 25 Lower Simcoe Street. All right, here are the numbers on this one. The unit was listed at $399,000 and sold for $480,000. When you work the numbers, that's 120% of the asking price, or $81,000 over the list price. Days on market, well, it sat on the market for 38 days. Property taxes, $2,601 for 2025. Maintenance fees come in at $535 a month. This unit comes with no parking, no locker. Square footage, approximately 575 square feet. Now let's talk about why this unit, $81,000 over the ask price. 25 Lower Simcoe Street is right next to the Waterfront, steps from Union Station, the CN Tower, Scotiabank Arena, and Rogers Centre. You are absolutely right in the center of the city. Direct path access, TTC, GO Transit, and Union UP Express. All walking distance, south exposure, 10-foot ceilings, floor-to-ceiling windows, balcony overlooking the courtyard and the pool. This is a quiet, south-facing, no street noise. The unit itself, well, is open concept living and dining, European-style kitchen with granite countertops, which I absolutely love, with a breakfast bar, and ensuite laundry. The building amenities, 24-hour concierge, indoor pool, whirlpool, sauna, fully equipped gym, party room, and billiards, with a rooftop tanning deck and cabanas and barbecue. This is one of my favorite locations in the city. Just being the center and being close to everything is what I love about living in downtown Toronto. Now, the unit comes with no parking and no locker, and that's a trade-off. See, if you own a car, this unit probably won't work. But if you don't, the buyer who got this made a genuinely smart move here. You're not finding that location at that price point very often. So who's this unit actually good for? Honestly, this is for someone who actually doesn't own a car and has no plans to. A young urban professional working downtown, and someone who just wants to lock and leave. If your whole life happens within a 15-minute walk of Union Station, this is as good as it gets. But if you're commuting from outside the core and you need parking, well, you're gonna have to cross this one off the list and keep scrolling. Condo number 2, 25 Richmond Street East. It sold for $480,000, and that's roughly about 98% of the ask price. The buyer here, well, they got a slight discount here. Days on the market, 21 days. Property taxes came in at $2,677. Now, maintenance fees, $453 a month. These maintenance fees are the lowest of any unit on this list. Now, the unit comes with no parking and no locker. The interior square footage, 517 square feet, plus a 100 square foot balcony. So if you add the interior and exterior, it's roughly about 618 square feet in total. In terms of location, steps from the Eaton Center, Financial District, and the Path System, also St. Lawrence Market. The walk score of this building is a cool 100, and you can walk basically to anything here. Now, in terms of the interior, The 1 bedroom plus den, north exposure, high ceilings, floor-to-ceiling windows, integrated appliances, quartz countertops, open concept layout, which I absolutely love because when you have a smaller unit, having the open concept just makes the unit feel a lot larger than it actually is, which is really important, especially living in the city. And with the balcony at 100 square feet, full width, this is a real outdoor space for entertaining. What I love about this unit is the den. The den is a genuine asset here. This is a proper footprint of a home office or converted into secondary guest suite, not just a closet with a window. The building has 24-hour concierge, which is always important in downtown Toronto, gym, rooftop, garden, and outdoor pool. If I'm recommending a first condo to a young professional in the downtown core, this is the type of unit I point them toward. The den here adds a real functionality, which I absolutely love. The maintenance fees here are super reasonable, and that Yonge and Richmond location definitely does not go out of style. Well, who's this unit for? Well, this is for your first-time home buyer who actually works from home some days and sometimes needs a desk, not a laptop balanced on a couch. Typically, it's good for a single professional or a couple without kids yet, who care about the walkability than the square footage because the area is fantastic. If low maintenance fees matters to you long-term, this is the most budget-friendly hold on the list month to month. Condo number 3, 38 grand magazine. Now let's go back right into the core again. This unit was listed at $499,000, sold for $483,000. That's 97% of the ask price, while the days on market hit at 40 days. Property tax came in at $2,360 a year. This ended up being the lowest property tax on the list. Maintenance fees, $577 a month. Parking and locker are both included with the unit. Square footage, approximately 500 to 600 square feet of interior footage. Now, in terms of location, you're right at Bathurst and Lakeshore, the waterfront location. Fort York, Exhibition Place, and the Bentway, which is an absolutely wonderful and livable neighborhood. Here's the thing that makes this unit stand out. Parking and locker, both owned under $500,000. That combination has been genuinely hard to find in the city of Toronto, under $500,000. Another thing I love about the unit is the west exposure. Open concept layout, balcony with a pool unit, stainless steel appliances, and ensuite laundry. A lot of buyers will overlook this neighborhood because they're laser focused on the King Street West or Financial District, but Bathurst and Lakeshore has a great connectivity and a solid lifestyle, quick downtown access, and the waterfront is just steps away. Don't forget, you also got BMO Field, Fort York, and the Bentway. For what you got, parking, locker, a livable neighborhood under $500,000, I think the sale was exceptional value. Who is this unit for? This is for the buyer who wants to be downtown adjacent but still needs their car. Commuters, weekend road trippers, anyone who's just not ready to give up that parking spot. It's also a strong fit if you're newer to the city and want something a little bit quieter and a more residential feeling than King West or the Financial District without giving up that quick downtown access. Condo number 4, 70 Distillery Lane. Let's take a look at the numbers. This unit was listed for $529,000, sold for $500,000 on the dot. That's 94% of asking. The buyer here, well, they negotiated nearly $30,000 of the original price. Days on market, 57 days. So we're nearing almost 2 months on the market. Property taxes, $2,660 a year. Maintenance fees, $630, which ended up being the highest maintenance fees on the list today. But stay with me on this one. Parking and locker are both owned and are included in the purchase price. Square footage, approximately 500 to 600 square feet, and on the 21st floor. So this is one of my favorite areas in the entire city, the Distillery District. The buyer who waited this one out did very well. 57 days on the market and nearly $30,000 off the original ask price. Now in terms of the unit, well, floor-to-ceiling windows, hardwood floors throughout, eastern exposure with skyline and southeast lake views from the 21st floor. And I've been in this building several times. The views here are spectacular. As being a newer building, modern kitchen, stainless steel appliances, of course, and the built-in dishwasher. Bedroom has a double closet and a semi-ensuite with 4-piece bath. And the highlight of this unit, the expansive balcony and the panoramic sunrise views. The amenities of this building are genuinely premium. A rooftop lounge, barbecue, fire pits, heated outdoor pool, full gym, yoga room, steam sauna, party room, theater, games and media, and guest suites. The list can go on and on and on. And this is why the maintenance fees are so high, because the building is loaded with amenities. But honestly, the biggest thing here isn't even the unit, it's the neighborhood. The Distillery District is unlike anywhere else in the city of Toronto. Pedestrian-only streets, independent restaurants, galleries, cafes, and seasonal markets. The walk to the St. Lawrence Market is just minutes away, Farm Boy, TTC at your doorstep, and minutes to Union Station. You cannot replicate what the Distillery feels like. And to get all of this, the views, the floor, the parking, the locker, the amenities, the neighborhood, and at $500,000. If I had to pick one of them on this entire list, it would be this one. So who is this unit for? This is for the lifestyle buyer, not just for the location buyer, someone who's actually going to use the rooftop, the gym, and the neighborhood itself, and not just sleep there. It's a great fit for couples or a single buyer who wants their building and neighborhood to feel like it's just part of their social life. The building does have higher fees, I get that, but you're paying for a genuinely different experience here. Condo number 5, 158 Front Street East. All right, the numbers. So this particular unit was listed at $549,000 and ended up selling at $500,000 on the dot. That's 91% of the ask price. That being said, the buyer got $49,000 off the list price. Days on market was heavy. It sat at 72 days. Property taxes, $2,571 a year. Maintenance fees, $511 a month. No parking, no locker. Square footage sitting at 578 square feet at 1 bedroom plus den south exposure. 158 Front Street was completed in 2023 in one of the most connected pockets in the downtown core. St. Lawrence Market is steps away, Union Station, George Brown College, TMU, the Waterfront, and the financial districts are all within easy reach. The unit has a 99 walk score and a 100 transit score. Now here's what I want you to notice about the sale. It sat on the market for 72 days, so just over 2 months, and it sold for $49,000 under the ask price on a brand new building and in a great location. That tells you something about where the buyer sentiment is right now. This also tells you about the buyer who had the patience to wait. This one outdid very well. Well, the unit is 578 square feet, south exposure, open concept layout with laminate flooring throughout, European style built-in appliances, fridge, glass cooktop, oven, microwave, and dishwasher. It's definitely a modern kitchen, which I absolutely love, but the building is only 3 years old. Floor to ceiling windows in the bedroom, mirrored closet. The den here is a separate room, and this is a huge deal. It's just not an open alcove, it's an actual separate space you can actually close off and use as a guest room or an office. The unit of course includes ensuite laundry, and Rogers high-speed internet is also included in the building maintenance fees. So that's one less bill you got to pay for. The building amenities include 24-hour concierge, gym, yoga room, outdoor pool, barbecue, library lounge and party room and guest suites, and of course visitors parking. No parking or locker are included in this unit. It's the same trade-off as the other few units on the list. But for a brand new building, south-facing with that functions as either a guest suite or an office at $500,000 after 72 days on the market and a $49,000 price cut, that's generally a good outcome for the buyer. So who is this unit good for? Well, this is for the buyer who wants quote-unquote new over character. No aging building systems, nothing to renovate, modern finishes throughout. A separate den also makes this work for a couple who might need a guest room or a nursery down the line, not just necessarily a single person. This is a solid starter pick for someone who plans to actually grow into the unit for a couple years before moving up. So there we have it, 5 condos, all under $500,000, all in downtown Toronto. At 25 Lower Simcoe, the buyer fought over location and paid $81,000 over the ask to win that property. And the unit is perfect if you don't own a car. At Yonge and Richmond, a patient buyer got a discount with the lowest maintenance fees on the list. Ideal for the first-time home buyer who works from home. And at Grand Magazine, someone walked away with parking and locker under $500,000, which almost never happens. This is great for anyone who still needs and wants a car. And at the Distillery, 57 days of patience got a buyer nearly $30,000 off the 21st floor with the full package. Built for someone who actually wants to live that lifestyle, not just own an address. And at 158 Front, a unit that sat on the market for 72 days that was just a couple years old, sold for $49,000 under the ask price. A strong starter home for a couple looking to plan ahead. The price tag doesn't tell the whole story. What matters is what you're actually getting for that money and whether it fits into your lifestyle. If you're trying to figure that out, and that's exactly what I help people with, you could book a discovery call through the link in the description below. We can have a casual conversation and discuss your plans. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit like and subscribe. My name is Shameer Arain. Thanks for watching.